Hello and what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear here. And today we're checking out, that's right, another Pro-Tech knife. We just checked out the Godfather right here in the channel. And right now we're about to check out, I believe, the Godson, right? This was going to be interesting. Solid black handle, satin sapphire blue blade, and abalone button in all black hardware. So it should be a treat. I want to give a huge shout out to BJ from Barnum Blades. Check out his channel right here to the left and his IG to the right. Give him a sub, give him a follow. He also just recently did a video with an update on his collection, so check out that video as well if you haven't already. He's starting to do knife content as well, so send him some support his way. And obviously I'm really grateful to be able to check this thing out. So of course this knife and every other knife you see in this video will be linked down below, so if you're interested in checking prices, availability, and variants, then definitely check those links. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at this bad boy here, right? Got a nice pouch. This is made in the good old US of A. If you guys are ready, I'm ready. Let's take a look. Boom. All right, the Godson, right? So yeah, I just checked out the Godfather, and the Godfather is obviously much larger. I kind of wish I'd known. I should have definitely checked this one out first and then stepped up to the Godfather, because the Godfather is sheer size way bigger than this guy is. But Pro-Tech is just killing it, man. Awesome build, fit and finish. I want to say these are aluminum handles, and there is that abalone button right there. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the abalone on my Kentucky Holler jack right here. This one is abalone as well, so you can see, right, that's sort of the same material there, if you would. Somebody explained to me that that's sort of like made from some sort of shell, inside of a shell or what have you, which I think is pretty cool. But back to the Godson here. So smaller version, we'll do some size comparisons in a moment. We got the pocket clip there from Pro-Tech, and just overall beautiful fit and finish. Let's go ahead and get this thing deployed, shall we? Let's take a look at that sapphire blue blade. If you're ready, I'm ready. Boom! Holy smokes. And I was saying, I'm glad that I'm actually getting a good grip on this thing, because it is very, very snappy there on the open for sure. These things are like nothing else. You have a very spear point style blade, you know, with a very pokey tip, right? You know what that's for. Of course, destroying cardboard boxes and EDC use, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. 154 cm steel, right? On this one with the sort of bayonet looking geometry, a flat grind, and that sapphire blue is looking really, really nice. I'm gonna give you a nice little zoom in here. Pro-Tech USA on this side, 154 cm on the other side. So that's a pretty nice looking blade there. And let's check out the resistance on the close. You can do a one-handed. And I was saying this about the Godfather too. It kind of feels like you can do a one-handed all day. There's not that much resistance, but when it fires, it definitely does so with recoil. Take a look. You got to hang on to this thing, otherwise it's going to go flying. And you don't want that pokey tip there to go flying anywhere. Good plunge grind situation here, which is good. And the thing about the handles is they don't lock you anywhere. So you are good to go here, right? You can grip just about anywhere. And with my average size hands, I am good to go. Nice little thicker section here on the blade. Allows me to put my thumb on there. It is not a dual edge, in case you were wondering. So edge is only on one side. We'll be doing our scientific cutting test here in just a moment. So yeah, great ergos, right? Feels good on hand. Pocket clip, a little bit on the thicker side. Kind of on the lengthy side too, just notice. Feel like it might be the same size pocket clip on the Godfather than here on the Godson as well. We'll check that out in just a moment. But yeah, honestly, action pretty snappy for a out the side automatic knife. And I'm really loving this smaller size, to be honest. So let's do some size comparisons here, shall we? All right, the Godson and the bam, Godfather right there. That is insane. You can see the sheer size difference on these two. So matter of fact, let's get the measuring tape out here and we'll do some overall size. So this guy is 9 1/4, right? This guy, the Godson, is about just a little bit over, if I can get that tip really good there, it's a little bit close to 7, just a little bit over 7.5 inches, you know, but not 7 3/4, somewhere around 7.65. And as far as the blade goes, we're looking at 3.25 inch blade with a just a little bit over 3 inches, like 3.15 on the cutting path. This guy on the blade, looking at 4 inches, and the cutting path is like just a little bit over 3.75, like 3.8. Handle wise, you got about 5, almost 5 1/4 on the Godfather, and you have about just under 4.5, like 4.4 or so on the Godson. Again, some measurements there, just to kind of give you a ballpark idea, but you can see the sheer size is insane right there. Let's go ahead and do some more of the typical knives here in the channel. Sticking here with the good old US of A, we have the Microtech MSI Here is the Microtech stitch. Right, take a look at those. Okay, those are going to be a little larger, but not as large as the Godfather. Definitely check out the size comparison on the Godfather video. Here is the PM2 and the Pair 3. So it's a little bit shorter than the PM2. Is it pretty much Pair 3 size? I think so. Maybe a hair longer than the Pair 3. Here's the Demko AD 20.5 and the smaller brother, the Nano Shark. Take a look there for yourself. Right, very AD 20.5 size, maybe a hair longer. And on the more budget end of things, there's the Tenable Fenrir right there and the CJRB Pyrite Light. Very comparable to the Pyrite Light size. The Fenrir is a little bit larger. Again, all of these are highly recommended and linked down below if you want to check them out. And also have content on all of these here in the channel. So if you put the knife name Miguel EDC, should be able to pull up that video right away. That is the Vosteed Corgi and the Fintiso Parrot. Very lot closer to the Parrot, although I think maybe a little bigger, or if not the same. In the Corgi, it's just a hair shorter. But again, just to give you a ballpark, hopefully you own some of those. Let's do our scientific cutting test. I believe that BJ also offers sharpening services according to what I read on his channel. So there's a high possibility he may have already put his own edge on these. So one thing is for sure though, these are going to be really good at this action right here, right? The little spokety, stabby, right? It's going to do really good with that. Thrusting or what have you. Right? As far as cutting through that paper, right? Check it out here in action. Boom, 154 cm. Yeah, that is getting some good slices for sure. Is he going to cut paper? All right, you absolutely bet it will. Let's do some everyday cardboard. I got a single wall piece of cardboard right here. Remember, when cutting cardboard, don't cut perpendicular but at an angle like this. And it should look something like this. Here we go. Yep. Flat grind putting in work. It's going to go through that cardboard right there pretty well. And one last one here with a little bit of a dual cardboard right here towards the end. And it destroyed that without any issues. So you guys rate this edge in the comments on a scale from 1 through 10. Right, you guys let me know. 10 being the sharpest, of course. Let me know in the comments. Well, there you guys have it. The Godson here, making a debut in the channel from Pro-Tech. Right, check out the unboxing on the bigger counterpart, the Godfather. I think these names are awesome. All right, putting an awesome spin on the Italian stiletto knives. You can see the sheer size difference on these two. So do you like a bigger stiletto knife? Do you want a smaller one? Both of these are out the side automatic knives. Check out the unboxing on the Godfather if you haven't already. All of these are linked down below and every other knife you saw in this video. So check them out. It does help out the channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you and at zero extra cost. Smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm and do consider subscribing. I promise you it'll be worth coming back for more and make knife EDC content like this on a daily basis, and you will not want to miss out. Again, huge shout out to BJ. Check him out, Bar None Blades, over on YouTube and Instagram. Give him a sub, give him a follow, show him some support. Again, he also does sharpening services, and check out his collection knife video as well for more details. Kind of gives you a ballpark idea of the knives he has. Check out this video for some cool knives to the left. Check out this video to the right, which YouTube recommends, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. You guys are the best. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video, either this one or this one. Peace.